Hello, my name is Kelly Bluen. I am a certified Zentangle teacher. Welcome to day 25 of Inktober. Today's tangle is called Kwazeela, and it was created by Eni Oken, a certified Zentangle teacher. So I'm using my October calendar that I just printed out on a piece of copy paper. You can find this on my Facebook page called Let's Tangle. And after I create the basic tangle here, then I'm going to put it on a large piece of mixed media paper where I'm putting all 31 tangles together. I'm starting out with a Micron 01 pen. And let's get started. So Kwazeela is one I had never seen before, and it's so beautiful. And it reminds me of flux, which is a shape that I use often when I tangle. Okay, so we start with kind of a long, narrow flux, like that. And then we do a smaller one right there. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to try to make this one a little bit longer and thinner. So that's how it starts. And then we aura it, but here's kind of the fun part. When we aura, I'm going to go up and around here, and when we come down, we're going to come down a little ways and then add a couple of dots. And then we start kind of up on the top up here, come down and do that. And then I'm going to put a little bit of dark there. And it gives this look of a little bit of a shadow and kind of almost like a little fold. So same thing here. I start at the point and I aura around, come down and add a couple dots, then come off the top and aura that next part. Okay, and then I'm going to shade it, but before I shade, one thing she does on some of hers is puts these little lines in, and kind of a thicker line up here on the top edge. See how that changes it a little bit? And then to shade it, we would take a graphite pencil and just put a little bit of graphite in there and right here. Look at how pretty that looks. All right, that's Kwazeela. I'll put this aside and grab my calendar page. And when I do my mixed media page, and when I do this, I use a Micron PN plastic nib pen. It's a little bit thicker and darker to work on this paper. So here's what I've got going on. This is all of my tangles so far, smushed in there together. And now I gotta find a place to add some Kwazeela. So I'm thinking right up in here. So I'm going to zoom back in. Okay. All right, got my PN pen. And I guess I'm just going to start placing these. So I start with that longer, kind of skinnier one. So I'm going to do that right here. And I'm making mine a little bit larger just because I've only got, what day are we on? 25? We've got about 6 more days and quite a bit of space to fill. So do that. And then that. And then I'm going to aura. Come out the other side. Come down with a couple of dots. And then come off the top. Like that. It's so pretty. So I'm going to put a couple of them on here, and then I'll do a variation. aura. There we go. Let's do another one over here. These are so pretty. Sorry, that's way up there. Go up and around. And add that aura. This extra space here, I can add an orb. Maybe I'll add a couple of orbs. I've got room. And then I can fill in those extra spaces. It kind of makes those all sort of fit in together. Okay, so a variation that I was playing around with was the idea that this looks to me like a butterfly wing. So I want to make a butterfly out of it. So I'm going to put that right in here maybe. Okay, so I did the same thing starting out with, let's put it down in here, with that long shape like this, long and thin. And then I made this one kind of tuck out a little bit. And then I did a long shape like this. Just going the opposite way. And doing that. Then I'm going to aura the same way that Kwazeela is. So I go up and around, come down with some dots, come off the top like that. Put a little darkening in. And then this side, go up and around, dot, dot. Come off the top and tuck around. Isn't that so cute? And then I'm going to darken this top part of each of these shapes. Gives it a little bit more depth. I need to get a different pen. Switch here. Darken this. That one doesn't work either. And darken this last one. I love little details like that and how much that adds. And I'm going to put in some little antenna. That's so cute. And on these ones, I'm going to add those little lines coming down. It's just a way to shade. So do that. And I'm going to go back up here and thicken the top of each of these. I think it's just the angle of my pen because I want you to see what I'm doing, and then kind of at a funny angle with the lead or the ink. So darkening these. These are such a beautiful filler. I love that they look kind of floral. They look organic. All right, I'll take my pencil and add some shading up in here. So just along each of those thicker lines. Like that. And that. And then down here on the butterfly. So I guess another variation would be to make a whole bunch of these and then put something different in the petals. put a shape, put some orbs, put a little line and a dot. I'm sure there's lots of fun things that you can do with it. Softening those just a little bit. So pretty. Okay, I realized I didn't do this here. I also need to put a little bit of pencil where those dots come down. That's such a pretty look. I love this. There you go. Kwazeela. So pretty. I'm going to have to put some tangles around that little butterfly or fill that in, but I'll figure that out. So enjoy, and we'll see you tomorrow for day 26. Thank you so much.